Yes, let Jesus come in. Bring that light up in here. Y'all, this is my third take doing this video. I keep being interrupted. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay, child. They still out here killing black folks. I just don't know. I don't have any words. A part of me feels like it's time for us to stop being so peaceful and wanting equality and all this. It's never going to happen. We too far gone. It's never going to be equal. Never, ever, ever. It's time for us to get out here and start. Came into this world, daddy's little girl, and daddy made a soldier out of me. My daddy said shoot. What'd he say? My daddy said shoot. I'm just saying, because it's so how much walking and praying and protesting and holding hands and all that can you do? These mutts do not care, and they ain't never gave a damn. We want to join their hands and be one with them. They don't like us, child. We're the dominant race. We will forever be their rivals because we are better. Anyway, I'm just saying. I don't know. That's a different video, but Married to Medicine, child. So Britain, she took her lovely little girl. She's so cute. Ivy, took her to go. I don't know. Was they making ice cream? What the clay? I don't know. But anyway, she took her there, to basically just have a conversation with her about her attitude. And, the little girl was just basically like, child, please, this puberty. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Now, back in the day, parents used to just knock the hell out their kids and that's it. Nowadays, it's a little different. Parents feel like they want to talk to their kids more and get to know them, communicate with them. All this stuff is very important. Because also, you don't want your child to be scared of you completely, because then they just won't tell you nothing because they're scared of getting hit. But they do need to have a little tap of fear, or just have that good old respect thing. And I think maybe they have been too easy on the little Ivy. And because she's just child, it was just like, oh, it's just puberty, and she'll grow out of it. Yeah, she'll grow out of it into something worse. When she gets grown, you need to put in check now. You need to wrap them curls around your head and pull it into you. Say, look at here now. Wrap them curls around your head and pull it into it. And I say, look at here now. Brittany, you know what to do, girl. You from Chicago. Child, please. She say her mom used to throw shoes and shit at her, girl. You know what to do. Not saying hit upside the head with a boots, but at least a sandal, a flip flop. Tired of talking. There's so much talking you can do with kids, because this generation here, this social media generation, these kids are being born in the 2000s and stuff. They're a different breed. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. They're a different breed. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby, 90s baby, born in 89. So I think my generation's like the last generation that kind of grew up the way that our parents grew up, and grandparents. We went outside to play. Mama, aunties, them, grandma, them call you in the house when it come time to eat. You let a child be a child. We was outside and play. We fought with the little neighborhood kids, and 2 days we mad, then the next rest of the week we back being friends again. Just normal high school stuff. We had textbooks, heavy ass textbooks we had to carry on our bikes. That's why our bikes are so strong, because we had to carry them 500-pound textbooks on our bikes. Similar to how they used to do, the generation before us and before that. So, we had video games, but it wasn't as heavy as it is now. And, Child, I got a little cousin down the steps, child. I'll be helping him with his homework from time to time. If I could understand, I don't even understand half that stuff. And I'm only 30 years old, and some of that stuff I just need a textbook for. I can't. Me reading and doing everything online, it's just different for me. Like I got it, like I'm there. Obviously, growing up with computers and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not that tech savvy as other people are. But it's just nothing, in my opinion, it's just nothing like pen and paper. It's just nothing like pen and paper and writing a math equation down and understanding it and scratching out your work and erasing. And, it's just nothing like a textbook. You sitting there reading the instructions on how to do it in the pen and paper. It's just nothing like that to me. But, like I said, you just got to adapt with the times, yeah. So I done went on a whole little rant. But anyway, yeah, just... Abby may. I'm not saying she should, but she may need to wrap that hair around. Just one quick time, cause yeah. So what else happened? So there was a scene between Jasmine, Shanique, and Kendra. Jasmine is, I guess, Kendra's personal trainer now. Jasmine used to be a bodybuilder. I'm totally not shocked. That's what her body gives me, low key. So when she said she used to be a bodybuilder, I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. But anyway, they were talking, and they was in this exercise class where you hang up on the ropes and stuff, and you stretch, and we have the ribbons coming down from the ceiling. We've seen that before. It looks fun / uncomfortable / awkward / get me out of here. And that's what Kendra was basically screaming. When I see Kendra with Shanique and Jasmine, it just looks awkward. You can tell that's not her crowd. She's way more comfortable being with Britton and Imani. You can totally see that. I don't know if it's just a doctor thing or what it is, but I just feel like some of the stuff that Jasmine and Shanique cares about, Kendra don't give a damn about. And, she's not going to say that, of course, but that's just what she gives me. Anyway, Shanique was talking to the girls about that she put together this PowerPoint presentation or whatever she used to show Robert that she's really serious about real estate. She actually showed him. He was basically testing her earlier and he was being mean about it and said that he just wanted to make sure that she was completely serious about it. And he says that now he realizes that she is. And now he's going to support it. So the best of luck with Shanique and the whole real estate business. Do it, girl. I think she'll be fine, though. I really do. Let me see. Yeah, Kendra's sick of Jasmine. She throwing everything out her pantry, child, cleaning up her refrigerator stuff she just bought. She got to throw away, wasting money. She about 2 seconds from giving Jasmine one of these. 2 seconds from giving Jasmine one of these. So anyway, what we had, there was actually a scene between Imani and Jasmine randomly. They went to the gelato store, eating some good old ice cream, child. Jasmine brought her own little tester cups offline. They're about this size. And she also bought her own spoons. And that's how much that she needed, because she was, watching her weight. She actually checked her blood sugar once she swallowed the crumb of gelato. And she tested it right there, checked her blood, and I was just like, ooh, child. That's deep. That's deep. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Her and Imani briefly talked, about everything that's going on with Imani and her relationship. Now, Imani gives y'all tidbits. Imani gives y'all bits of information at a time. So, I don't really understand why there was a big deal between Jasmine and Shanique in terms of what they wanted from Imani. Imani gives y'all what she gives y'all. Eventually, she'll tell y'all. But if y'all want her to just spill out her guts to y'all when y'all are A, not really her friends, and B, have had issues with you, why would I tell my enemy or my frenemy or somebody that I have to question whether they actually want the best for me, whether they actually like me or not, why would I choose to tell those folks or that person my personal business and what's going on in my marriage? Why would I do that? Does that make any kind of sense to y'all? So I just didn't understand, but you know, they need a storyline. So that's what it is mainly. So you know, they were talking, and you know, Jasmine. You know, when you talk to Jasmine, sometimes her eyes get big, and y'all notice that Jasmine do this a lot. When she tells you something that, when you tell her something that she don't agree with, or that she don't understand, or that she's shocked by, I'm like, ooh, girl, what's wrong? You need some sugar in your life. That's what it is. What else is going on? I think it's super cool that Dr. Imani, Dr. Contessa, and Dr. Britton all went to Xavier University. And I think that's in New Orleans, I think. I don't know if did they go at the same. We know Contessa and Britton went at the same time, and I think Imani did too. Maybe a year before, maybe a year after at the same time. I don't know. But anyway, Contessa and Britton, you know, they grew up together as best friends, but they did not know Imani. Imani said that she was kind of a homebody. She, you know, was chilling. All she used to do was just roll blunts all day, and you know, do her schoolwork. She was a smart girl. She's always been smart. She's always been on it. You know. And you know, she dipped in and did it behind the scenes and stuff. But for the most part, she was just chilling. And you know, hell, this is the best way to be sometimes. But she do wish that she, when she looked back at her college experience, she did not get to experience a lot of the things that probably Britton and Contessa experienced, as far as, you know, partying, living your life, having fun, memories, blah blah blah. So yeah. But ultimately, it is good to just stay focused. To be honest, in the long run, you can always make up and for partying and having fun and stuff. So they went to, you know, they was in the parade, and that was nice. And actually, they talked to a group of kids there. You know, Britton was cussing, basically saying just stand on your to keep your eye on the prize and all that kind of stuff. And you know, she was just like, what you should do, you know, she was just like, you know, being a African American individual, y'all see y'all. She talked about the fact that, you know, she was mixed, and she says that, you know, a lot of people don't think that she's black, but you know, she is, and you know, yada to the yada, you know, stuff that she's already talked about. And I can rock with Britton completely. You know, we talk about race on my channel, we talk about colorism, we talk about all that good stuff. But one thing I respect about Britton is that she don't switch up. She is for the people. And, you know, she knows that she's biracial. She knows that she's, you know, mixed or whatever. She knows that she's very light and all that. But she is 100% for the people. She's for the blacks all day. And that's something that I love and can rock with when it comes to Britton. You know, she don't switch up and think that she's better because she's mixed or anything like that. Like, I don't get that vibe from Britton at all. Britton is just the homie. Straight up. I think she's dope. She always looks good. She's just cool. Britton is just a super, super cool person. Anyway. So, they went to go eat beignets. Contessa, Britton, and Imani. And, you know, Dr. Imani was talking to them about Phil. Now, earlier in the episode, she was FaceTiming Phil or whatever, talking to him on her phone, you know, through video chat. And she asked if it was cool for him to possibly find some time to come up here. He says, well, I can't really leave. It's my business. And then she was just like, okay, well, I can work out a schedule to come down there and see you. And he was just like, well, I can't really ask you to do that because, you know, it's my business. I'm working. Their relationship, unfortunately, is on downward spiral, and it's getting ready to hit that ground fast and hard, and it ain't gonna make it. It's not. Super, super sad. Yeah, it was really, really something. Let me see. Jasmine met with Dr. Drummond, Shanique's husband, about something special to do for Shanique's party, and actually they have this ranch style situation going on. Shanique loves horses, and so they set that whole thing up. It's very nice. We're gonna see next week what actually happened at the party. So Britain, she actually goes over Dr. Imani's house and check and see if she getting ready, she going, and all that kind of stuff. And Dr. Imani, she was upset, she was crying, she was in her robe. You could obviously tell that she was not going. And Brittany showed up to the door dressed like a equestrian. It's a little fuzzy, but y'all get the vibe. Super cute. Britain is always right with the theme. Britain is just bomb. Britain just gets it right. Anyway, I like Britain. I fucks with Britain hard, and I fucks with Imani hard. Anyway, them other ones, cute girls, all of them. The whole cast, beautiful girls, but yeah. So yeah, and Dr. Kendra's cool too. Anyway, she was obviously disheveled, and she wasn't into it. She was crying, and she basically told Britain that, look, me and Phil's going through a lot, and I asked him for a divorce. Here's what I think is going on with Dr. Imani and Phil. It's just my opinion. It's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's just my opinion, okay? That's how I feel. Men's ego is a trip. Men's self-esteem is a trip. A lot of things as men we don't feel comfortable talking about because we're seen as less than, we're seen as weak, we're seen as a punk ass nigga. Okay? So that's a part of the reason why those of us who are open about our feelings, and whether you're straight or gay or bi or whatever you are, those of us who are black and open about our feelings, we get shunned, get talked about, made fun of. Oh, I don't want no weak ass man. But the man that's sitting over there acting all strong, he done punch you in your face 5 times because he don't know how to express himself, because he was taught man up, crying is for girls, blah blah blah, right? Okay, so I think there's a self-esteem thing when it comes to Phil, because he's with a woman that's so successful and so sure of herself, and he is kind of his life right now, as far as career wise, is kind of in limbo right now. From what I'm gathering, he's working it out. He's getting it together. He will work, and it's really all that matters. And Imani's cool with him and who he is and what he does for work and all that. She has no problem with it, but in that man's mind, he feels like he's not good enough, especially for a chick like Imani. So that's why he's off, doing his thing, and trying to make a name for himself again, and trying to be proud of himself, and secretly want to kind of outshine her secretly. And it just yeah, y'all know what it's like. Y'all know what it is. Some men still to this day have issues with a woman making more money than them. So that's part of the reason. The other reason I feel like Phil is astray is because Phil had another woman. He had another woman. I don't know if he's in Oklahoma, I believe. I don't know if he is from there. I'm assuming he's from Oklahoma, but I don't know. But anyway, I always heard growing up, every town supply their own women. It's more women in the world than it is men. That's why sometimes you find women fighting over the same nigga, don't know about it, that they ain't know about each other. Maybe they did, but more than likely they don't know about each other, and there you go. He has another woman, a woman who's probably nothing like Imani. A woman he could probably have a little bit more control over. Probably somebody younger. Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think it is. And I think that Imani probably had suspicions of it, but she just didn't want to admit that that was it. But, you know, y'all married. And then y'all seemingly seem to be so damn happy. But he don't never want to come see you, and you don't never want to go see him, really. I mean, and when you do try to go see him, he has issues with that. He say don't come. Yeah. He got another woman. Probably in a committed relationship. Who knows? He probably got a child. Who knows? Who knows? Really sad, you know. Some people are just meant to be friends. I get the vibe that they would be really, really good friends. I do. He's not a bad person or nothing. He's just, you know, kind of lost in the sauce right now. And he found comfort in something else, a business or somebody else, a woman. And that's what it was. He couldn't, I felt like he couldn't whatever have that conversation with Dr. Imani. It's like I said, it goes back to self-esteem and ego of a man. You feel less than talking about certain stuff, and you know, you don't want to just straight up tell your woman I'm not good enough for you. Nobody wants to say that, right? So you do other things to compensate. Anyway, it's just my opinion, not a fact, but we gonna see. We gonna see. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, stay safe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. My daddy said shoot.